Hello YouTube, I'd like to welcome you back to the homestead, and what we have here today is a little bit of a knife review on a knife that I consider an excellent EDC knife, everyday carry, for those of you who may not have picked up on that acronym yet. What we have here is a knife by Victorinox, the famous Swiss Army company, and this particular model is called the Tinker. Since I am an urbanite and I'm not out in the wilderness, I don't need every tool that Victorinox features, and I don't need the extra weight in my pocket. So for me, the Tinker is what I chose to carry. I have carried Swiss Army knives since I was a kid. My grandfather gave me my first pocket knife nearly 50 years ago, and it was a Winger made Swiss Army knife, and I've had a love affair with Swiss Army ever since. So I carry other knives, but I always have a Swiss Army on me. So let's take a look at the Tinker. First off, the overall length of this knife is 3.5 inches across. It features a 2 3/8 inch blade, stainless steel. It's a spear point, very common pattern in European made knives. It is marked on one side, Officers, Swissy. The other side is marked Victorinox, Swiss made stainless, right here on the bolster. Also, it has a pen blade, which is 1.5 inches in length. It also features a can opener with a small screwdriver tip, and it features a large screwdriver with cap lifter, wire stripper. Now what's interesting about this is this has two locking positions. It's locked in one position here, which would give you, get that out of the way, more torque, and then it locks open straight and you can hear it. But let's go back. Listen, you hear it lock into that other position. Now, that's the only blade that does that, because you can see here, there is no lock on that one at all. On the back side, it has a Phillips screwdriver, and it has an awl with an eyelet in the awl that allows you for sewing if necessary. This is almost identical to their other model called the Spartan, which is also very popular. The only difference between the Tinker and the Spartan is that the Spartan has the corkscrew, whereas the Tinker has the Phillips screwdriver tip. I have to be honest with you, I've carried a Swiss Army knife now for almost 50 years, and in 50 years I have only used the corkscrew one single time. Of course, I'm not a wine drinker. That might have something to do with it. But I constantly need Phillips screwdrivers. So when it came time to find out or figure out what I wanted to carry, that was a no-brainer for me. I found the Phillips much more valuable to me than the corkscrew. Of course, I just had this little zombie skeleton lanyard I made for it to carry it on there, just give me something extra to grab. Serves no other purpose. And of course it does have the key ring, which they'll tell you is none of the tools, as well as the tweezers and toothpick, which over the years has come in very handy actually. So there it is, Victorinox's Tinker. Hope you found this interesting and informative. Thank you for visiting the homestead. Please subscribe, and as always, God bless.